Yo. Those y'all that tap in, just in here trying to kick it after the weekend. You know what I'm saying? See who we gonna have up in here today. Yao Ming. I try to do some of these lace swaps at some point, man. I don't be doing these lace swaps enough. So, yo, Josiah Keys, what up? I got some fun questions. All right. What you got for me, bro? Shout out to you. What's going on with you, man? You see, I'm eagled out today after yesterday's win. I don't know if you follow NFL like that, but yeah, your boys had to make that good comeback. What's going on with you? What you got for me? What you got for me? What you got? What up, big dog? Yes, yesterday I saw the game. I'm a bandwagon, so he said we an Eagles fan today. Facts, bro. Fly Eagles fly, man. Fly Eagles fly, baby. That's what it's all about. Fly Eagles fly. Yes, sir. Man, you know what's crazy too is the Packers, they lost to the Browns. Cowboys got that behind whoop by the Bears. I don't know. Crazy time. Crazy time. Hold up. What you got? Question. What is your kick to work out in? You know what? I got let's see. My shoe to work out in. Shout out to everybody tapped in live right now. My shoe to work out in actually is Vomeros. I got a black pair and like a white cream colored pair of Vomeros that I like to work out in. And then as far as when I do my distance runs, I got a pair of Nike running shoes that with the React comfort in them. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like to work out in. You know, I mainly try to have, especially like lifting wise. What up, Cassius? What's good? Lifting wise, like I try to have my shoe kind of flat. You know who EDP is. No, what is? I feel like you about to try to catch me on something, but I'm a. All right, what is EDP? What is it? What is EDP? Yesterday was a weird day in the NFL, except for the Eagles. Listen, the Eagles had to do that comeback. Yes, sir. G Fish, what's good, bro? Go Birds. Go Birds, sir. You see I'm dripped out right now with the Jalen jersey. I got the hat, everything. Everything. What is EDP? G Fish, what's EDP, bro? Question 3 verse 3 for 6,500. Which shoes you wearing to ball in? Oh shoot. Man. If I'm gonna 3 verse 3 for 60, why 6,500? That's such a weird number. 6,500. Damn. If I had to play in a pair like that, I'd probably play in like a pair of Jordan 13s. I used to really like the Kyrie shoes too. Kyrie had a good shoe. And if I had to go like something modern, I seen some John Morant, like the newest John Morants today, while I was up on my lunch break. Probably a pair of John Morants. They look like they'd be good to ball in, to be honest with you. They look like they would be good to ball in. Yeah, but G-Fish, dude, like, but if you're an Eagles fan, then I'm not going to get on him. If you're an Eagles fan, he represent the best there is out there in the NFL. I'm not going to hate on him. I don't know who dude is though like that. So y'all going to have to put me on to who he is. He's an Eagles super fan. Look him up. He reps all of Philly. He trying to be funny about some lame dude that not his entire fan base. Oh, well, I mean, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. You want the link? All right, I'll send it to you. I'll send you the link. Give me a second here. Let me I'm gonna hit you up through IG real quick. I'm gonna send it to you there. Messages, G-Fish. All right, I just shot you the link, G. Sorry, Keys. It's a super random number. But you showing up, though. Question 3. We at the Oscars after party. One of us won something. What shoes you wearing to kick it? Oof. To the Oscars? If I had to wear an actual sneaker to the Oscars, I'd probably keep it classy and wear me a pair of Jordan 11s, probably like Gammas or Concords or like the Jubilees. You know what I'm saying? Those would be the go-tos for that. But other than that, I mean, I would just rock. Hold on a second. Let me plug in my earphones real quick so we don't get all this feedback. But decide to really answer your question. I mean, I'd try to keep it classy with some regular dress shoes and all that. Alan Perez, what's up? Yes, sir. Go Birds.
Hey,
Go Birds. What up, G?
What up, man?
With you, bro?
Pardon me for a second, man. I'm about to cook your man, Joe. One, you trying to be funny on the slide. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna coach you the clips bar, but I should. But you sitting here asking this man about EDP, well, you know EDP is a lame, that he a PDF file, and he don't represent the whole entire Eagles fan base. And you talking about I'm a hater. No, only haters bring up somebody as a PDF file and try to clear it like he the whole fan base to a person that don't even know who you talking about. So technically, you the hater, and you pray for the downfall, and you ain't got it, and you ain't gonna get it. You gotta wait another week for us to lose. So you could take your hating tail off if you want to. You thought I want to come up here and cook you, boy. You was trying to set my mans up with that stupid question. He don't even know who EDP is. No one cares but you. Told you I was going to cook you, boy. But anyway, go Birds. What's up on this Victory Monday, man?
That's right. That's right, sir. That's right. Victory Monday. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what it is, bro. Like, listen. I don't know. Who you think it is? Is it our OC? Is it our OC, man? Is it our offensive coordinator, bro? Or is it our head coach? Or is it a combination of everybody?
It's a combination, but the OC, all right, so put it this way. It's a combination. It's the OC is upstairs because we run our team off of analytics. They try to like say we don't, but we do. And then the Chiefs got the blueprint, man. The Chiefs got the blueprint on stopping Saquon, and you can't be conservative with $56 million tied up in 2-star receivers that you don't throw the ball to. And that's why teams sit in zone on us. So when they started forcing the ball, the AJ, I don't even know why that wasn't the game plan anyway, when he cooked Emmanuel Forbes his whole career.
Correct.
And then the Rams tried to hide him and switch him over to Smitty, but that's even worse over there.
Yeah, the Slim Reaper got him.
No, but yeah, we got to tighten up, bro.
Yeah, we do. But shout out to the defense, though. Defense showed up in the second half.
What?
Man. I'm so glad we got who we got at defensive coordinator, man. I'm so glad we do, bro.
Yo, they not Vic that type of coach. how we can't just walk in there and tell him what to do.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Josiah goes, what's your shoe show? Your show shoot. Well, first off, what do you say? He says after we dressing. All right, Josiah, if it's like that, after party dressing down, you know I gotta bring out some OG ones, bro. You know I gotta do that. You know I gotta do that. But if I'm dressing up at the Oscars getting some type of award, if I was gonna wear anything, probably be some 11s.
The prom night.
Yeah, man. Sika Tyler, what's good with you, bro? What's your show shoe? I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that. Show shoe. I'll think about that for a minute, but I got so many damn different shoes I like to wear though. You know what I'm saying?
Either way, it's gonna take you about 45 minutes to figure out.
Yeah,
with
you
the
damn right. Going through this whole collection, you damn right. Sika Tyler, what's good with you? He said undercover at work. All right, bro. Hopefully you got us in your ear with some headphones on or something. You know what I'm saying? Bro, NFL was crazy yesterday though, man. NFL, the whole weekend was crazy. College football wise, NFL wise. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Packers, they took that L yesterday. Cowboys took a huge L yesterday against the Bears. Like, and then they said, there's like a few teams that actually had blocked field goals, but they said it was the first time Eagles had done it since like 1970 or something like that. They had 2 blocked field goals in the game. Wow, wild work, bro. Wild work. But man. Over the weekend, we got news about them pushing back the Travis Scott to November, which, I mean, we should have known there was going to be some BS when it came to the Travis Scott like that. You know what I'm saying? And then, but these Tokyo 5s coming up. You going after these Tokyo 5s, bro?
No, sir.
Why not?
Nah. I'm picky about with it. Like, I know why everybody else want them because these are shoes that was like sought after.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of like, you know how like when you was waiting for the Dr. Dre Detox album so long that you just like, man, I'm cool, yo.
Oh, I know. Well, here's the thing though. I mean, it's all for the 40th anniversary because, you know, come next year, I mean, they dropping stuff we like, but it's not as of right now in totality. I can't say it's going to overtake 2025 as of just yet, but I feel like they're going to drop some shoes next year that may have an opportunity to seriously compete with what we get in this year.
I was just saying that because it's sometimes like it's certain shoes that you wanted or they never retroed it and then held it so long, and then when they come out, it's like I don't even want it no more.
Facts. Rebuildable Ryan, what's good? What's good with you? Go ahead, bro.
Especially when you see sneakers that we got 5 years ago repeating itself again.
Yeah.
Like before that one drop, you done seen the Agua Ace drop twice, and then that one still ain't dropped. I'm only using the Agua Ace as an example because Agua Ace is not a bad shoe. But what I'm saying is, how many times on certain silhouettes you gonna drop within 3 years of each other, and then the one that ain't been dropped in 15 years, then you wait a long time and then drop it. By the time you get that scoop of ice cream, I don't even want it.
Yeah.
That's all.
Look, if I hit on a pair, like the thing is I put in for the 11.5, which I always know there's less size of it. So it's like if I really, really wanted them like that, I'd probably go for a 12 to where, you know, there's more inventory. But
I ain't trying to change your mind, brother.
No.
I'm cool with real talk. It's a clean sneaker. I'm not taking nostalgia away from it or nothing, but I'm cool. I got the Lightning 4s. Like,
but I'm just like, yo, I'm just kind of like, I like them, but I'm not in love with them. But maybe if I get them in hand, it might change my mind. But
fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay if I don't hit on those joints. I'm okay if I don't hit on them.
That's why I told your man when he was asking me about the the undefeated fours. I'm like, yo, undefeated four is clean, hands down. And a lot of variations came off of that. But it
Nah.
was like, I'm like, it's not when it dropped. I was like, I don't have to have it. Like I felt like the four people gonna be like, you tripping? Like it's not comparable. But if you just wearing a fit, it's the same colors. You know what I'm saying? Like the what
As
was it?
the craft olives.
Yup. And I
Yep.
felt like that was a slept on four.
Yeah, I have them. I almost sold my pair. Almost sold my
Man,
pair.
you tripping, man, with that texture on it. I'm
But
telling
I
you that.
kept them. I still got them. Trust me.
Man, hey, look, I'm telling you, that's a sneaker in a couple years. It's gonna skyrocket, man.
Maybe.
The, the texture,
Maybe.
nah, it's because of the texture and everything, and they don't have the flaws like the undefeated
Mm,
fours.
you got a point, bro. Hold up, bro. Until just now, I thought you and Mister Impossible God were the same person. I'm just realizing. Damn. They saying we looking like. Ken Norton was good. It's all good, Rebuild Ryan. Well, at least now you know there's a difference.
How
At
many
least now
people
you know
gonna
there's a
put them in
difference.
the chat? The
I,
Tokyo.
I don't know. Chad, how many of y'all going for these Tokyo Fives on Saturday? How many of y'all put in for raffles? You know what I'm saying?
But that's just
Let
like
us
the
know.
taxis. People been wanting that people that didn't have them or they something happened, your pockets on right, or you just want involved with the sneakers at the time. How long they been playing with them taxi 12s, right? And then they gave us the royalty 12s, right?
Yeah.
And now they bringing out the taxis. I forgot I had to see reminders that they coming out, but I'm still not even on some. I gotta get them. The royalty 12s, they still suit. They still fit the void. I
Oh, I
think
know.
people
I have the
sleeping on
royalty
them.
12s. I have the royalty 12s.
You can't tell me the royalty tours don't look like that should have been the actual taxi.
Yeah, you're 100% right. And with the like the quilted, they did like that quilted sock liner in there and everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah. My man Ken Owen said size 10 put in for 3 raffles. He said I'm passing on them for LeBron 20. Oh, you talking about the 40Ks that are dropping in October? What you think about those, G Fish? Them 40K
The,
LeBron joints.
man, you know I'm the wrong person to ask about anything about LeBron.
But listen, I like the shoe though. I do like the shoe. I think I might
Um,
try for it just because it's
I
something
ain't hating.
different.
I ain't hating, but I will never
Listen,
in the
it's the
lot
bot.
years never purchase a LeBron.
The presentation, the booklet, like everything in there. Like I feel like they're doing it right for that type of milestone, regardless of how you feel about the dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They doing it right as far as that milestone. Like they're making it, you know, they're not just throwing like some tissue paper with 40K all over it and saying, here go the sneaker. And the fact it's only
I'm
like
glad they doing
210.
that though.
And it's only like 210 for them joints. Usually LeBron's be like 240, 250.
Yeah, but you know why the price done went down. But I'm glad they doing that for them. But for
Facts.
him, but the crazy thing is when we was talking about how like the nostalgia and the stories and stuff and the content, I don't know if it's just me or not. It seemed like Adidas taking the Nike page right now.
In what way?
With that commercial with Travis Hunter and
Yeah,
AE.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Listen. It's one of those things where what do they say? Imitation is the best form of flattery.
I don't know why they ain't did nothing for Carmelo for him making the
Look, but G, to your point, it started with who? It started with Anthony Edwards, and they was
Mhm.
making them Nike like commercials with him.
Yeah.
So there you go.
But I don't know why they ain't do nothing for Melo for making a Hall of Fame. They should have dropped something specialized.
Listen, we know sometimes Nike just the things Nike does from time to time makes absolutely no sense, bro. Absolutely none. Like you dropping shoes to represent a holiday or a time of the year, months after that time of the year then came and went.
It's speaking of that, because you saying that, right? Like right
Mm-hmm.
now should be the time where they should be teasing them voodoo ones, the part
They
two.
well, they should be, but there is a Zion Voodoo sneaker out right now. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah, I
It's like
seen that.
a wheat color. So that's like the voodoo before the voodoo joint. You know,
Nah, man, they trying to give us them buttery biscuits, man. Nah, man, we don't need that.
I'm just saying
Give us the
that's
main
what they
course.
doing. You know, that's what they doing. You know what I mean? But yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Have you seen that LeBron 23 in the Iron Man colorway? No, I've not. I seen the South Beach colorway though. That South Beach colorway they got in them new LeBrons is nice.
Wait a minute, I'm catching on what you saying. The 23. That all right? Is it just me, or is it starting to look like a foam posit almost, like material?
Uh, with the thickness around it,
Yeah.
yeah, I see where you going with it, but it's like it's like they put the crown on the shoe, like on the sides of the shoe.
Nah, I'm not.
So,
I'm not on some. I'm not on some dumping on the. I'm dumping on the LeBron sneaker. I'm feeling like they trying to find ways to get the jump start foam posits, like starting to take the material and start doing other things with it.
oh, I see what you mean, but okay. So if real quick, so you saying with the way like it bulges on the sides,
Yeah,
like with the like this, like the way this is here.
yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I don't know.
Cause
Listen,
like the one them sneakers that they trying to redo the foam posits with Wale.
don't. Oh, I know what you're talking about. What's that? The it starts with an H, I think.
I forgot the name of them,
The
but it's like
the hyper.
yeah, I
Damn,
forgot the name, but you know what I'm talking about though. They trying to, and it's not a bad thing. It's like instead of just keeping that same model foam posit, you
the
trying to
GT
stretch the limit.
Futures, GT
Yeah, but
Futures.
I'm not mad at it. It's like you might be able to create something else out of that using that material.
These look all right. These is definitely pulling from phone posits. These is definitely pulling from phone posits.
Yeah,
You can tell. That's like a updated type of phone posit joint. Let's see. Ken Norton said this will be the first LeBron I go for in a long time just because of the history factor behind the shoes. Not only that, I think it's probably one of the better looking silhouettes he's had in a while.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's one of the better looking silhouettes he's had in a long time. You know, some of the shoes they're okay, but I just was never like, I need those to wear. But these ones they got coming up, I actually kind of like those. I do. So now the question is, would I actually that 40K pair? Would I actually wear them? Listen, I know I go by the moniker wear your kicks, but I think those are. I don't think those are actual shoes you should actually just be out here wearing on feet like that. Like and that's because of everything that's with it. The box, the book, like the bag they come in, like it looks like something you put in a display case. You know what I'm saying? It looks like something you put in a display case. Yeah, GT Futures, they're dope. You said I got the gray colorway. Oh, they have that gray colorway, yeah. Yeah, Josiah, they dope. They dope shoes. You know what I'm saying? They
I know
dope.
you. I know one sneaker you probably ain't looking for, but back in the day when them joints came out, this is like the early 2000s,
What?
right? And this was that sweatpants era. Them Flint nines, and people don't. I keep saying that, and people like Flint nines. They thinking I'm talking about the cool grays. I seen it where it say 26, where they white with the blue dot, 23 in the back, and
You
it's
talking about
gray.
these joints? You talking about these?
Yes, sir. Slept on.
Yeah, these are clean. I haven't come across the 9 that I've wanted that bad.
But that's what I'm saying. Like these ain't never been retro. That's what I'm saying. Like it's certain they just now retroing it. You know how
So
many
wait,
sneakers they done did besides that? You know what I'm saying? And
are
like
there two different ones? There's someone saying French blue. And then
No,
there's
they
a
be
Flint.
remixing. No, they be
Uh,
remixing the names. That joint was called Flint.
maybe the blue, maybe on the box, like when it writes out the color code, like it'll say like cool gray, French blue, and whatever. I don't know.
Like what I copped them when they came out in the 2000, early 2000, it was called Flint.
Only
Flint
set of
man.
nines I got, bro. The Chili Reds.
How y'all be sleeping on it now? What about the original, the OG?
The Chili Red nines, bro.
You don't mess with the OG, the white and black joints.
I did not. When did they come out?
They came out the same year that the Space Jams came out, the 2016 pit.
Oh, they need to retro them joints. They need to retro them at that point. They need to retro them for me to go get them. But I probably would get them. I
That's
probably
that.
would.
That's that.
I
That's
would
that.
have kept.
Jogger sweat. Throw them joints on. Go to the store. Go to the store to go pick your joints up, man, real quick.
You got the powder blue nines.
Nah, I never
See, I
liked the
would have
powder
kept
blue
them had
nines.
they put two. Like I wanted to keep them, but not having 2-3 on them joints. I know the originals didn't come with 2-3, but not having them on it was throwing that whole shoe off of me. Purple
Yeah.
Haze, what's good with you, bro? I threw you the
Hey,
link if you was available.
it was some other stuff they dropped in that shit that ain't been out. I mean, that hasn't been dropped in a minute. I forgot to
Listen,
look at the
all
post.
right, all right. I need the True Blue threes will complete the 3-pack for me.
All right, now
I
check
need
this
those
out.
True Blue threes.
Now I hate to get the True Blue threes, but how many times they didn't drop the True Blue threes in
Yeah,
the
but how
last
many
10
times your
years?
boy got them though?
All
So
right,
I
but let me check
need
this
I
out. Hold
need
on,
a
hold on, hold on. Stay with me. Stay with me.
all right.
You ought to be glad you didn't get the last two pairs. Cause one, that was the first nigga that went to 225. And remember the community was like, hell nah. And then they took them back off the show and then they changed the price. And then the last time they came out, the quality was trash.
Yeah.
Now I see the pictures on this. It looked like they doing it like the lost and found with a little
Well,
making it
nah,
already yellow.
that's just the
The effect.
2016 pair that they show, or whatever the last year was. That's just an old pair they showing. That's
Nah,
not.
they need to stay there with that, is what I'm telling you.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't want that. They want the aging to happen on their own. They don't want Sig, what's good with you, bro? They don't they A lot of people are complaining that they keep throwing sale on these midsoles all the time. And they tired of sale on the
I
midsole.
feel you, but you can't tell me that don't look clean though.
Oh, they do look clean. I like them. I
Man,
listen, I like either way, I'm getting them. Sale, no sale.
so you never had a pair of them? You never got your hand? Bruh, I was doing something nasty with in the OG pair. Lamar Odom jersey back in the day with them joints. The Pepsi racing jacket with
Bro,
them joints. I slayed them.
listen, listen. I've
I
been I've
slayed them.
been playing catch up on sneakers for a good minute, bro. Okay.
Hey
So
look, hey look, I was George Jefferson strolling on them in them joints. I killed
yeah.
them joints.
I mean, look, Chad, let me know how y'all feel. Y'all okay with the agent on the midsole
Them
or
joints,
what?
like, see, it's crazy because Nike programmed us to do it because it was never cool to have the agent look, right? It was like I just need a fresh pair, let me do it. And then
Correct.
certain silhouettes, it was like, yeah, that joint do look fire. Let me get that. And then
What?
then they went overboard. Some of them didn't need it, but this right here, and you do the same story like you do with the lost and found. I'm so give it to me. Two pairs. Give it to
Sig,
me.
I said the same thing. I'll take it either way. Now, let me know this though. How you feel? Okay, so you remember those off-white two lows, right? Remember what they did with the midsole?
I'm mad. I'm mad, and I ain't got them Jones. And people
Okay,
look, but see, people was finicky about them. Man, them Jones is whack, and still went for them because they was off white, and didn't appreciate them. Right? The older them joints get, it's gonna get crazy.
now let me ask you though. Let me ask you if they really did some real lost and found type situation on them, and they gave them an artificial cracked midsole.
On these,
Yeah, how would you feel about them?
I'm a cop. Cause I
That's
like
what
the
I
I like
said,
the
bro. I
sneakers.
feel like if they really wanted to Lost, like if they really wanted to do like a lost and found age type joint, like do what you did with the off-white twos, where you gave us that artificial crack looking midsole with these joints. And yo, I'm gonna wear them. I'm gonna wear them. Purple Haze said, "Boo." Hey, look. That's what I said. Say like the off-white twos. If they really wanted to go all the way with some lost and found thing, yeah, you do it like that. You would do it like the Chicago off-white twos. Now they had that black pair. Was it that black and blue pair, which you know they did the same thing with, but I never thought it was really going to work out as well as it was with the OG type colorway. But listen, it's just thoughts out there of things they've done before. Now, whether or not they do it, more than likely they won't. You know, look, either way, once these do come out next year, they're coming home. That's all I gotta say.
I was saying right there. Just go ahead and box that up right there with the tag. Box it up. And you know what?
Listen, I'm all right with this.
But you know what's
I'm all right
crazy?
with it too.
You know what's crazy? I seen on Instagram, right? When the YNs talking about something, yo, it's corny to wear the tag. And it wasn't corny to wear a stock X tag. The OGs, we been telling you
Facts,
that was whack. We
facts,
been
bro.
telling you that was whack.
Facts. So you mean to tell me it's corny to wear the hang tag that the shoe comes with, but it's okay to wear the stock X tag? My man said I got the royal ones or the off-white two. Still want the other joint. Yeah, like the royal colorway is okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it to knock your shoe, John. I'm not saying it to knock your shoe. I'm just saying that it just looked better in the OG colorway.
Man, people suck don't off white too fire than me.
He said,
I
"Why you
like the
letting
black pair.
YNs?"
Get what's it in?
He said, "Why you letting YNs that wear skirts bother you?" I know
I'm
you
not.
got
It ain't
something to say
about
about that.
it ain't about bothering me. It's crazy because people can say anything, right? So then when you say something, it's like you a hater. But it's like, yo, just because you say a lot of people say a whole lot of stuff that don't make sense. Like it'd be like, yo, pit bulls like to wear Jordans. What are you talking about? That's just like saying, like, so you the YNs at the time was on some, yo, the stock X cool, but then stock X couldn't even really uh tell you if the shoe was real or fake, but you think it is real because you got that Star X tag when China was making them joints.
Bro, like, remember when it was a flex because you paid resale for the shoe instead of retail?
Yeah,
No
but
one
I got
people was trying to flex it that way. And matter of fact, so real quick, and I'm gonna let you cook for a second.
yeah.
I found a video today from a little known creator that I'm gonna do a live review on either tomorrow or Wednesday. But when I tell you my man cooked in this, it's like a 10-minute type of documentary basically talking about like where sneakers started and where it's at right now in 2025. And I have to say, like, the production, like the way he broke it down was so nice. And I'm gonna do a live review on that joint, you know what I'm saying? But man, like the way the sneaker game has changed from, it just being about being able to get your shoe, then the whole flex of how much you paying for shoes, and now we're kind of migrating back to where it was originally.
Yeah.
It's wild out here now.
But Hayes, you absolutely right. But it's crazy. I think a lot of stuff fly in the sneaker community because we don't check it.
We just
We
quiet
don't
about
check
it.
a whole lot of stuff. It'd be a whole lot of goofy stuff going on, and we don't check it. But
Rob T was good.
the piggyback on what you said about buying a sneaker because it was a flex on how much you paid for the sneaker or whatever. I done bought sneakers where I had to have it. It was a rage cop. I had to have it. And then I go look at the stock X now. I'm pissed because I paid the high for it, and now the joint back at resale.
Yeah. Patience is a virtue now, especially in 2025, bro. Especially in 2025. I'll be like, because I passed on them cave stones. I don't not like the cave stones. Once I had them in hand, did a review on them. What's making me want to go back to get them is because I'm realizing just how brown the Ama Meniere pair is going to look in comparison. Because I was passing on case stones for the Ama pair because the case stones kind of had that brown hue to it.
Yeah.
But the Ama pair is going to be like chocolate brown looking. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going to be, when you have them together, you're going to recognize how different the colorways are.
And they're just like I'm on my nail, right? Which is crazy because you sat down and watched Union killed their own hype, right? once that snafu with the tools happened with the credit cards and everybody getting overcharged, really people won't jumping
I
for joy
remember
for
that.
Union no more. Like Union is quiet right now, right?
Damn, I remember, bro. Until you said that, I forgot all about that situation. But I remember the credit card issues they had
But then Amamaneer killed their own self with the shipping.
on the fives. Yep.
They killed themselves on the shipping and the fact that, all right, I like the fact what they was doing when they was like, yo, if you really in tune, you was in the Discord and you got that backdoor service
Correct.
part,
In a
right?
sense, yeah.
All right. And then it became why I'm gonna pay the then at 260, and then I'm just gonna be on Nike with free ship. Or if I just wait a while, I can get them for retail.
Facts.
Or wait even longer and get them from Burlington sitting there.
Yo, I'm in your pairs at Burlington is nasty work,
Oh
bro.
no, I'm going to Burlington tonight. I done seen somebody pull out some the Dion's that hit the show.
No way. Which colorway?
The OG.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
The
sliding. If I
49ers
see, I'm
colorway.
grabbing 2 pairs. I'm grabbing 2 pairs, bro. They
Damn, the
$50
49ers
in that
colorway. Damn.
thing.
Damn. Okay. I remember, what was it, last year? Someone found a pair of Jackie Robinson dunks at Burlington.
Yeah, I'm
It
blown.
was
You know why?
Burlington or Ross or something like that.
I paid the high for that. I paid what, 425 for my jeans. I had the high. I was mad.
Shoot. Listen, Rob T in the building. What's good, man? He said, yo, Sig, that Yu-Gi-Oh of yours tomorrow. Keep us posted. Oh, he at the Yu-Gi-Ohs?
Ain't those
The air-
fantasy ones can or oh he answered somebody's question.
Burlington Coat Factory got them juicy deals. Facts. They do. They do, bro.
Oh, not
And
just them. Hey, look, them and people be sleeping. TJ Maxx be carrying J's in there on the low.
look,
Ross and Marshalls. Them
they
joints will just
can't.
pop up random.
Here's the thing, though, too, right? People got to know they're not allowed to sell counterfeit items in there. If they get caught, like, I know a lot of people think maybe they're probably counterfeits. Like, they get in huge trouble selling counterfeits, even at the fact that they're selling them at that really discounted price. If they got caught selling fake items like that in there, bro, it'd be an FCC problem, bro.
Man, they not trying to mess that relationship up with Nike and the mall with all that leftover stuff they getting.
That, because you got to think too, right? Who else do they sell? Michael Kors purses they sell in there. Coach they sell in there.
But some people be acting like
No hype. What's good?
shopping in them stores like they too good for that. Like, look, to make your money stretch, man. Even if you got it like that, don't mean you need to spend it neither. Like, you
Correct.
can go ahead and get your little $200 jeans, get your little $23 shirt that was retail at $50 or $80. Don't nobody know when you put that together.
Hey, the only thing you really got to worry about when you go to them stores, them long ass lines you be standing in, bro.
But yeah, but if you copy some gems, like, see, me and my people's like, we've been doing that ever since we was kids, right? So we've been going to them stores. So like every now and then we'll link up. And my problem is I be trying to find certain colors for the certain sneakers that I got. He'll just go in there and just grab random pieces. I'm like, you ain't even got that, but I'm need it down the line. So he'll have a bag full of stuff with tags ain't wore. Then say like the Tokyo Fives coming up. He done bought something from 2-3 years ago with the tags on it. And now you can't even find that shirt. So when you put that fit together, it's like, dang, yo, where you get that shirt from? It's
Yeah.
already 2 years old. It's vintage.
What do you think about the vintage stuff that Nike's been putting out as of late? Like they did some for the Shattereds, they did some for the Bread 85s, they
I
did
like
stuff
it.
for the Rare Airs.
I like it.
I feel like I thought about this, maybe going to pick some of that stuff up if I ever see it on sale and just to hold on to it for a couple years
I'm mad
and
about
then
them.
bring it out.
And see, like, we ain't thinking about that stuff because we come from an era like you wear it, it get messed up, you toss it out. So we wasn't saving, right? And I did it in a recent time. I don't know if you remember this joint where Nike had these socks that came out maybe like 5 years ago. I copped a pair, but I should have grabbed bundles where it had the Nike Air stitched on the side and it had like the Beaverton like on the side of the box. And I
Yeah.
went to go see if I could find some more of them joints sold out everywhere.
You know, something you was just saying about the fact that the like if your clothes got messed up, you get rid of them. What's crazy now is they selling clothing at retail that's got like holes and tears and stuff, and that's how they come.
Yeah.
Like at this point, if anything happens to your clothes, you might as well just hold on to it and be like, "Yo, that's how it came," because it'll work. You know. And look, listen, we gotta, I gotta pay my respects to where it's due because it was through Kanye, right? That kind of stuff started, right? That dystopian or just kind of, I know some people called it the homeless look.
Yeah.
Stuff that he was putting out there, but and then it just started to pick up because then Balenciaga came and started doing stuff afterwards where they were selling shoes that were all torn up. I don't know if you remember that. Do you remember that?
Yeah. I look at it, yo. Name one designer sneaker that was hot. Real talk, like you only buying it because of the name, and then the designer, all designer shoes in the last 10 years was ugly as hell until they started messing with the urban, and then they started making them look like Jordan ones and Jordan threes and all this other stuff and redoing Tims. But before that, them joints was ugly. It's just you were buying
Facts.
it because it said Balenciaga on the side or it said Chanel or whatever. But the only thing about I told my youngin that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want to sound like, because you know they everything you say you sound like a hater, but I was just putting them on game. I said, look, can't tell you how to do it, but you might just want to get it paid and just live. I understand that you want to pay the 1,300 for them joints, but I said the difference is though, like if you mess them up, like you buying a high quality joint, it come with the authentication and all that, and you might be able to sell them back to the store or whatever, or get them clean. They got like a certain perk with it. That's cool, but
Facts.
the average person is not gonna buy a $1,300 Chanel sneaker from you. When you go get the Jordan, it go up in value versus when you buy the 1,500 joint.
It's
It's
gonna go
like you
down.
gotta pay to play with designer. Like it's seasons. So like you buying
Mm-hmm.
that season, it ain't gonna cut it the next season.
You're right. Yep. You're right. That's that. Damn. That's right. That's absolutely right, bro. Design with designer, it's all about the seasons you win and the year.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I ain't gonna call. Look, Hayes probably gonna be like, "Man, why you calling me out?" I'm pretty sure Hayes knows something about this.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
but think of it from this perspective, right? Because
Yeah.
let's say he get it at retail.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's say and he wants to get rid of it. There's somebody out there who wasn't going to be able to afford it at that retail price that's going to get it maybe at a discount. So he'll make some of his money back, right?
Facts.
But
Facts.
that person that bought it, they going to feel some type of way about themselves now that they able to rock something like that and got it at a cheap price. Even if it is a season or two old. You know what I'm
But,
saying?
but but it's a double edged sword too. Now we breaking it down even more. Like some people want that vintage Balenciaga. Like say from 10 years from now, they might want that,
True.
right?
True.
It's just all in how you play it. I just look at it like you paying the 15 to keep up with the Joneses when you could just like that's why ones became so popular. You paying the buck 40, buck 50 and then the joint you could wear it a couple times, and the price could shoot up to a stack.
Facts. Facts. Real quick, let me get some of these comments. Rob T said, "Who Burlington Coat Factory got authenticating that girl sniffing at sneaker con?"
And look, what she said, yo, it was one of them. She was like, yo, this is fake because what she say, uh, it don't have the potato chip sound. I'm like, what is you talking
Yeah, bro.
about? Yo?
I was like, "Yo,
What
are
are
you
you talking
serious?
about,
Are
man?
you serious? You calling that joint something's off about because of the way the material sounds?
What are you talking
Seriously?
about?
The way, bro. Listen, there's just see it's that's clown stuff in my opinion. Like really, you gonna call my stuff fake because you put it up to your ear and it's not making the sound that you're quote unquote used to hearing, like as if you touched every pair that ever released in that shoe. Come on, man.
But it was a lot of people too. I mean, some people got an eye for it, but I'm like, I don't know, no shot at the YGs. Some of the OGs couldn't even depict between certain things, authentication in the shoes, because
I'll say that.
back then when you had a fake Jordan, you could completely see that it was a fake Jordan. They not playing around right now. So
Nah,
for somebody that's born in the late '90s, in the early 2000s, to tell me if it's real or fake, how do you know when you never had the OG?
correct.
Everything that you done cop since you were born been a retro.
The shape, yeah, because like I know that one dude, Mr. Unloved Ones, like he's always showing the different shapes that they did the Jordan ones, and look how many variations of that there are throughout the decades.
And Nike quality. I mean, we love Nike, right? Because we grew up with it. We
Facts.
buy it. Like Nike, the misperception of Nike is that they always gave us quality. No, when you take the internet out and you had to go get your sneakers, and then you most of y'all on this panel, y'all wear like in the size 12s, right? And it will only be two 12s, three 11 and a halves, or 11, and y'all was not getting out that line because it had a permanent marker mark on the side. You was like, man, can I live with this? Then you look at that line. Yeah, man, I'm about to go home and see if I can get that off. Yeah, let me bag that up.
Yeah.
They used to,
What up?
hey, look, they used to give us some horrible quality back in the day, yo.
Rob T, Tokyo Fives, they're gonna be a hard cut. Listen, put in for the raffles, bro. Rob T, put in for the raffles on them Tokyo Fives, because I don't think there's that many pairs dropping on Sneakers app. And besides that, speaking of which, Sneakers app did a crazy ass update. Have you looked at it lately, G Fish?
Nah, but
They
definitely,
they finally added that sneakers map features in here now. Like it looks like completely different now.
that's what's
What
up.
they
But
did, and
if
then they
y'all in
got
the,
all the icons at the bottom versus everything used to be across the top. Like it's all
oh no,
different in there now.
I'm gonna check that out when I jump off the live. But yeah, if y'all really want them joints, y'all definitely fill out any raffle you can if they gonna be limited. Cause they might not be
Yeah.
like the fours.
Nah, I don't think we getting as many pairs as we did undefeateds like that. Undefeated, listen, that undefeated release is a one and done, bro. That's you ain't never gonna see that shoe again.
Well, I wish
You
everybody luck that's in this chat that really want them files. To hopefully
facts.
y'all get them.
What up, Tyler? What's good with you, bro? David Bell, what's good? David Bell. Yeah, potato chip sound. Facts. It sound wild, right? She she knows it's fake before the sound. I mean, listen, if you trust her like that, I cares. What's good, bro? Go Eagles. Facts. Facts.
But people took her serious because she had an eBay shirt on. I was like, yo,
And
eBay
then,
ain't a good judge of character
well,
in
the
the
other thing
first
too
place.
is they said that like all those videos you saw, they were all in controlled environments. All in
Hmm.
controlled environments. And y'all should know, like, legit checking ain't 100%, bro.
You still gotta do your own. Like when I bought stuff from Go, and even when I bought stuff before the scandals and all that, even when I bought stuff from Star X, I still went and did my own homework. Especially if I had the same silhouette, I'm analyzing, I'm looking. And then I'll go look at the videos and all this other stuff. Like I don't just take their word for it. Just like when I had them the Quantum Yeezys, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know at the time that Goat and Stock S was expanding. Because when they came out, they would just ask how we an American company or whatever. I didn't know that they had it. Goat had finally, and Stock X is in actual Hong Kong and actual Australia and
Oh
actually,
yeah, they all over the world. Yeah,
yeah. But at the time when they started, it was only American. So when you get something and it was looking foreign, it had foreign tags on it. You was like, wait,
I
right?
know what
And if
you
it
mean.
had DHL on the shipping list, you was like,
Yeah,
oh
I was just
hell
gonna
no.
say. The wild thing is DHL is a German shipping company.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? So like I went and looked it up, right? So I did my research or whatever, right? And then some told me like, look, don't it was gonna be hard for me to do it. So I had to look through mad videos. I was like,
Okay.
look for UK sneaker content creators.
Okay.
I found like two of them that had the quantum, right? So Adidas, what they did was the Americans had it on, I think the right side, the tag, the Adidas
Mm.
tag. The UK pair was on the left side.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
That's interesting. Remember that was one of the big controversies with the cool grade 12s, and people were getting them off the secondary sites because some of them had numbers stamped in the bottom and some of them didn't
yeah,
rather. And then as more people got pairs and we started collecting information from around the world, you found out that some of the shoes, depending on what country they was coming from, did have the number stamp and some of them did not.
yeah.
That's like in China, there's like this card, like this rectangular type of card with all this Chinese writing all over it
Yo,
that they put in the boxes with the sneakers when you buy them retail over there. But the reason why a lot of people was having issues with it was because uh the fake pairs that people bought came with the same kind of card that they was putting in the pairs in China.
yeah. And it said DHL shipping. It was like, no, my bye.
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah. Has anyone heard anything about Nike releasing Cause fours? I know there's been rumors of there's been rumors of another Cause Nike collab. We don't know yet what shoe exactly that is. It could be another four. They could. I don't know
I
if they
think they
would
gonna
bring
do
back
it.
the original, but what'd you say?
I think they gonna do it because they bringing back the Levi fours.
Are they
Another
bringing back Levi?
variation.
No, no, no. They doing three different Levi threes next year.
Well, I mean that it's still in the same ballpark. So I'm
Yeah.
like, if they,
So
yeah, go ahead.
nah, if they're doing the Levi collab again and this time using a different silhouette, I think we could see the Cause again. Just I don't know if it'll be the same silhouette. Like I don't know if it'll
Yeah,
still
yeah.
be a four.
But you still throw that fishing pole out there to cop a Cars 3 if it looked like the 4.
If they did anything, it'd probably be like a five. Or with next year being the 35th anniversary of the six, they could do like a Cause six. Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe.
yo, they tripping. They're calling the 6s the reverse infrared. Oh man,
Oh, I
that joint
know.
is the varsity red 6s, bruh.
Mm,
That is not infrared. It's people. All right, so you had the actual varsity joints, varsity 6s that Jordan wore, and then
mm-hmm,
Jordan wore the infrared. It's the same
mm-hmm.
shoe. One's just infrared, one's varsity. It's not a reverse. It's varsity red.
Like, well, I mean, we've seen this before, right? Even though they calling it the same thing, like color variations. You know, one of the main ones is the military blue force.
Yeah, I forgot they did change the name on that. And the only reason I remember that because the difference is too was with the air on the back, the color. Like I think on the infrareds is it black or white?
Yeah,
I can't
David
remember.
Bell. Yeah,
The thick one
correct.
is either
So
black or white.
originally that's what Cause did. Now, again, there's rumors out there that they could be doing another one. Look, at this point, listen. At this point, Nike's willing to collaborate with anybody. They collaborated with Costco on an SB.
Yo,
So
look, I missed it. I jumped in. Y'all was talking about it. I had to go do something.
have you seen it yet?
Yeah, look, it's plain as hell, right? But it's smart.
But it's super smart, bro.
You
And
know
they
why?
got clothing that they're selling at Costco now too.
But
Nike
but
clothing.
but you know why?
Go ahead.
Cause they gonna kill you on the membership just for you to get. Like, I hope they don't just do it on Nike. I hope they don't just do it on Nike. No, bring more attention to Costco. Make them youngins and everybody else go pile up in front of that store. Cause you gonna wind up picking up a whole 24 pack of ketchup while you're in there. You like, I might
Mm,
as well grab the stuff I'm in here. Give me some of this fire pizza over here. You know what I'm saying? Minus the glizzies, pause. But get that Costco pizza and grab you the joint. And they need to keep that joint in that turkey casing.
bro, here's the other thing. Speaking of the glizzies, bro, they got a when you take the insole foot pad out, they got a picture of the hot
Yeah,
dog
the
and the
price.
price on the bottom of the joint.
But look,
That's
hold on,
nice
we
little
build it.
Easter
Hold up.
egg.
We build it. Hold up. There's more, it's endless opportunities, right?
Okay.
They should do that, right? And
Okay.
not only should you, all right, so you could do it two ways where you could just make another one and keep it exclusive to that store, or just like these you could drop them Tokyo fives at Costco with a contract through
Mm.
Nike. And it's gonna make people go there. The age groups is gonna vary because the older people that's there that don't care about Nike, they gonna be paying attention. Like, yo, why is everybody here at Costco? Why is it this, that, and the third? It's gonna cause pandemonium, and then you know who else is gonna copy because they're gonna be like, yo, we feel left out.
Who?
BJ's gonna come out of nowhere with trying to get an
Oh,
exclusive.
don't, yeah,
Sam's Club gonna have to have it. Sam's Club gonna be like, yo, Costco ain't bigger than us. We need Sam's Club. We need.
yeah. I could see it. I could see it happening. I could see it. Listen, and they just did Nike just did that collab with the uh Nipsey Hussle's burger joint. What's that joint called?
The
Uh
marathon. But see, just
Marathon Burger. Yep.
I thought they couldn't do that. I thought Nipsey was under Adidas. I mean Puma.
Nah, they had the shirts and everything, and they didn't do a sneaker. They did clothing
Yeah, but
because they was
still,
advertising the Fire Red Fives.
but don't I mean his estate still got the contract with Puma. I ain't mad though. The shirt was fire with the
Yeah,
Jordan joint. It
yeah,
was fire.
yeah. Puma about to be dissolved too. They
What?
can't fix it. Yeah, you didn't hear Puma's under some serious financial struggles, and Adidas might end up buying them out.
I thought Adidas already owned them. I thought Adidas because Adidas had
Nope.
Reebok and had
Adidas
Puma
had
at one
Reebok
time.
and killed Reebok. Now, would they purchase Adidas and try to do? First off, I mean, when you look at the tiers of sneakers, right? There's Nike, there's Adidas. Who would you say is next in line after them?
Uh, it, right
Maybe
now it would have
Hoka,
been Puma, but New Balance is been crept out,
Okay, New Balance. I would go New Balance, probably Hoka,
and then Puma.
then Puma. Yeah, you know.
But if I was them, I would. Well, I mean, they ain't got no choice. They trying to get their money back. But if they get under Adidas, Adidas gonna bury 'em.
My man said one time I came out of there with 2 tenths and an extra vacuum. Yeah, David Bell at Costco. Yeah,
Yeah, yo, you going there and you going in that joint and you getting you one of them rotisserie chickens with the what they collab under the other arm, man.
bro. They showed the shoes coming in a rotisserie chicken box.
They need to keep that, and you going in there and you getting you about 2-3 toothpick samples. That'd be the best. They look. That'd be the
No.
best. That'd be the best live cop you done had in your life. You done walked up in there. You done ate you 2-3 samples. You
I'm
waiting in
about
that
to.
line.
I need to re up my Costco membership now. I got like $50 in Costco money hanging on the refrigerator as we speak.
Hey, look, you be in that joint. You be in that joint wallet or so. Yeah, I
Yeah,
will. I will take that teriyaki chicken. Thank you.
yeah. Look, my man said you gotta buy a double chocolate chunk cookie and a chicken bake with your Costco SB. Bring
Back.
the Nike Boom. Facts.
But you know they gonna get if they do that though. You know they're still gonna be limited. It's like they wanted to draw the traffic, but then it's probably gonna be some number system or something like we only got 50 pairs, but they got like 300 people at the store.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think they need to come back to the table at Nike. Like, hey, look, well, we give us our exclusive, but look around even if they don't want to do it all the whole thing. All right, like them what's the 11s that's coming out? The
Which
Christmas.
ones? Because there's like 12
No,
of
no,
them.
no, no. The main, and not the
Oh, the
main event.
gammas.
All right. So the Gamma's coming out. All right, bon. Because remember, it was one point where sporting goods used to have the retros at around Christmas time, and then they went away, and now they back in the game or whatever, right? So
Mm-hmm.
just imagine now they got the Gammas at Costco around Christmas time.
Hey, that's not that's crazy.
I'll
That's
send
and
y'all
the,
the
and the
invoice.
piggyback new sneakers map app leads you to Costco and unlocks the sneakers.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Now would they start to sell all that type of stuff in Costco? I don't believe so. I don't think so.
You only
You
doing
know.
it once in a while, but I don't think Nike will do it all the way. Because I could tell you, once you seen Reebok, people started seeing Reebok in Walmart, it killed it. It killed it all the way.
True. I mean, technically Nike's in Walmart too.
No, not
Not
you ain't.
like I mean, it's nothing that you really want, but you
But we
know.
gotta stop fronting like we don't slide in Walmart and be like, man,
But look,
I need.
Walmart's.
I'm gonna grab some shorts real quick
Well, look what's happening with
to
them
do something.
Avivas though right now.
What? Say it again.
Everybody going into Walmart trying to buy some Avivas.
What?
You ain't hear about this?
Oh no, you talking about because they look like the Balance.
They said they look like New Balances.
They do.
The Aviva joints at yeah.
But what I'm saying is this ain't nothing new. This stuff been in these stores for at least 40 something years. It's just we wasn't looking at that. It wasn't cool to grab that stuff. The people that used to rock them got clowned. So now all these prices and influx and up and down, now people looking for other outlets. And now people, when you go in at Walmart and you shopping for something else, and then you start looking at that side funny, you like, wait a minute. Man, that joint do look like a New Balance. But remember the shoes that was in there that was looking like Jordans that people clown?
Yep.
But you know what's crazy? You know what's the crazy stuff? No, Shaq. I'm not gonna buy it personally, but yo, Shaq's is whack, man. Them joints in Reebok. I mean, them joints is in Walmart, yo. And then they don't know that Shaq had a Reebok contract, right?
Right.
But Shaq owned them shoes, right? But how he got them shoes is, you know who make them shoes? Nike. They just don't put their name on it. That's why it look like a fake four in there, but Nike actually distributes them.
Bro.
They manufacture them joints. That's like you got Verizon, the phone company, right? But then you
Correct.
might go to Metro, and I'm just using examples, not exact, but just say you go to
Yeah.
Metro or Boost, it's still Verizon, and they just don't put their name on it.
Correct. They use the Verizon lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, listen, and that's like I remember Walmart was selling would look to be Panda Dunks just with no swoosh.
Yo, hold on. No, it wasn't. Was it Walmart? I don't know if it was Walmart or Ross when they had the influx of Supreme tees, white tees with the Supreme tag on it.
I don't remember.
It
I
was
don't
in one.
remember.
I don't know. Was it Kmart? It was one of them stores that had everybody was going in there buying them.
Let me get a couple of these comments. Sig said Costco about the back door.
You know that's what happened.
Facts. About to get my Costco sneaker plug. Yeah. Look, and here's the thing: if it's successful enough, I'm sure they would do something again down the line. There's no way it would be a one and done. Perp, what's good with you, bro?
What's goody, people?
Yeah.
Hey, what's good? We got G Fish on here with me too, bro.
What up, boys?
What up, hey?
Hey, chilling.
Hold up. He said, Six said, my boy, has worked for Costco for over 15 years. I'm about to see what's up. I'm like, hey, yo, you remember me?
Hey, man, you know you ain't getting them joints if you just hollering at that man just
I
because
need
them
that
joints came
plug,
out.
bro. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if they're going to be in all Costco's. You know it's going to be like select. You know it's going to be select stores.
That's what take the fun out of it. Nah, man, put them joints in all Costco's and watch the people tap dance, man. That's how you
Listen, if
going to
they
see.
did it that way, yes. Now, would you wouldn't flood the stores with pairs though, right? You keep them to a minimum per store.
I will flood it because if I'm Costco, I will flood it. And you know why? I know the average nigga, nah, I wouldn't flood it.
Well, one,
I will flood it.
you gotta have a membership first. So there's that.
Exactly. So it's gonna make you buy, even if you don't want it. I'm gonna get that $55 about you, man. You gonna at least shop in here at least a week out here out of that month.
Facts. Facts. You might as well pick up that big pack of toilet papers while you in here.
Man, you might as well go ahead and stop by and get that fire pizza they be cooking. Hey, look, man, let
Yeah,
me get
do
that box,
something.
man. And get you about 2-3 teriyaki sticks out there, joint. Yeah, let me get that sample right there. Thank you. You do the same thing when you go to the mall. If the mall still do that.
My man said, let's be honest. MB look like Walmart shoes anyways. That's why people are okay with buying the Walmart version. Damn.
Hold on, say it again.
He said New Balance. He said MB New Balance. He said, let's be honest, New Balances look like Walmart shoes anyways. That's why people are okay with buying the Walmart version.
All right, new height. I agree with you, but you sounding like a hater. Why is what say? What I said is these sneakers been around. Like New Balance, when the influx of New Balance or whatever, right? Everybody like, I understand why they go in different directions. The prices, they want to try something different. But these was the shoes that was in shoe department when you and Payless that you walk past to go get them LeBrons and Jordans sitting in there for $59, $69.99. And you done seen them. How many times we done had a job where you like, well, I need some. Either way, you had an office job or you had somewhere you had to stomp around. You went into that shoe department and them New Balances was sitting there, but you went and grabbed something. Yo, I had to grab these work shoes out of here. That's the same stores.
I mean, look, this New Balance way, I really don't get it because from like, there's not much variation between a lot of the shoes.
I'm used to it. When you live within the realms of the between Baltimore and Virginia. Like you grew up seeing people
in
wearing
that area. Yeah, that's true. It's different down here, Florida. Around where you at though? You see a lot of that.
What, New Balances?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean within moderation. I see New Balance, but I see a lot of the YNs wearing Asics for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like a lot of the true OG sneakerheads, you know, they're in their 3s, 4s, 11s, 12s, 13s, of course.
New Balance is not bad. It never really been that bad. It's just the hype of them is just like, yo, they been around. You know what I'm saying? Like
they're classic. They're like
yeah.
shelter.
You know what I'm saying? You can't wear Jordans. You can't wear Jordans forever with everything, man. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why I pride myself on going to like the already not to be put in a box to try a wide variety of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And our feet ain't the same when we get older, bruh. Like, yo.
New Balance does use premium materials on their shoes, especially with the collabs. They do.
Yeah. Now I will say this: I have a pair of Tech Explosion 1906s, which is blasphemy in this household, but nonetheless, I won't get into why. And I love them. They're deconstructed. It's something about a deconstructed shoe to me that just really gets the people going. You know. So. But yeah, outside of that, that's pretty much all I have for the New Balances.
I have the Salehi New Balances. That's the only pair I ever will need. Yeah, the Salehis are dope. The Salehis are dope. I got respect for
I
the
like their collab.
Salehis.
Yeah.
Hey, look, but like it's sometime where it ain't time to rock the Jordans at the cookout, man. You might have to pull up in some MBs with the fit, man.
Right. That's when I pull out some dunks. I pull out something else Nike. That's me personally though. You're right. You can't be you can't Jordan for everything. I get it. New Balances are big in DC, but that's because DC also with the designer type shoes like the Balenciaga, like the big chunky shoes and shit over there, bro. You know,
I mean, but that's DCMO. If you think about it,
yeah.
they stomped around in chunky shoes. The phone,
Well, yeah,
they
because
the one
the
that put
foam
the phone.
posits.
They put the phone posits on the map.
Yep. Yeah, so it makes sense. It makes sense in that aspect.
I don't care what New York people saying. Like, bruh, DC put the foams on the map. Yeah.
New Yorkers trying to claim phone posits like that?
Yeah,
Nah,
DC,
ain't no way.
DC was going crazy.
New York's claim to fame is the uptowns, bro. Air Force Ones.
I don't even know about that. You got
You
people
don't
in
think
Baltimore.
so?
You got people in Baltimore like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, but they call uptowns. That's one of the main nicknames for them. They talking about Uptown New York.
Nah, look, them joints is called different names everywhere.
They are.
Like, so you got uptowns. Some people call them flavors. Some people just say forces. And then I remember in my area, they was calling them fatheads.
Some people, I've heard Fazos too. I've heard some people call them Fazos.
In Virginia, they was calling them joints fatheads.
Yeah. I mean, look, either way, I associate, for me, when I think about it, I associate Air Force Ones definitely in that tri-state area, like North Jersey.
Yeah, so you
New
from
York,
up that way.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm from South Jersey though.
Yeah.
I'm closer to Philly than I am New York City.
But still, you still in that realm though.
True. Air Force Ones was around there like that. They were.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna do a quick reset.
Yeah, no problem.
Yep.
But man, I'll tell you this. Overall, like the variety in sneakers is cool, but I just felt like when the Asics and the New Balance was on the way up, like people was having to try to dog on Nikes to try to justify their purchases of New Balance and Asics and all them, bro.
Because this not the first wave that they did that. Like the 2015, people started doing it, buying up Asics, and then it died, and then they came back again. Remember, because it was a Saucony phase too.
Correct.
All three of them, it was a phase. And
Saucony, Fila.
No, I'm talking about as of recent. Like from 2015 till now. This ain't the first time, because this was all around the time when the Adidas Ultra Boost craze. Remember when Ye wore the Ultra Boost and everybody had to have it, and then that was around the time with Saucony. Because first we wasn't calling them Saucony. This is the first time when people started getting corrected by calling them Saucony. People was calling them joints Saucony.
Saucony, yeah, I remember that. Saucony. Rob T, yeah, man. I'm from Burlington County, New Jersey, bro. Borough County. I'm like 30 minutes from Philadelphia, man. Ben Franklin Bridge, Betsy Ross Bridge, all that.
Every time I've been to Philly, people be rocking Fila shoes. What's up with that? But
Fila was big over in Philly, bro. The Grand Hills, and they still wear them sometime.
In Baltimore, before I moved to Virginia, or whatever, I was wearing the high top with the strap. Fila was big in B-more too, like the Air Force One looking ones, the ones that you wore the strap in the back.
Matter of fact, when I was it was a couple years ago, I was home and my man was telling me about how like there's just so many people in the area rocking Filas like that. So
I had the stack houses when they came. I had the stack houses and I had the Grand Hills.
The ain't no Fila shoe as iconic as the white Grant Hills with the black patent leather stripe that ran around the shoe.
I got both. The navy blue and the black one.
You mean the white with the black?
The white.
Yeah.
So it's white with that black line, and then there's white with the blue line, and then there's the one where the whole inside of that blue, the inside is navy blue.
Okay, I remember that one. Saucony was big in 2015. Yep. I love Air Force Ones. Yeah, I still rock. He said, "Yeah, I still rock Grand Hills. I actually have a few films that were limited. You probably never seen."
Just like I don't know if people remember, like Fila. It's because the styles go in and out, but back in the 90s though, I don't know if people remember, if you open up the All Eyes on Me cover, Tupac laying beside the Benz on the ground with the Grand Hills on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember. Like, listen, like, it's funny too because the variety of different shoes people wore then, you know what I mean? And it's like, so to your point, like, it's not anything new. It's just a wave that's come back now.
Yeah.
You know, I rocked Feelers for years, 2015 to 2022. I mean, that's so crazy. That's so crazy to think. And now it's just, you know, it is what it is. What company made those Patrick Ewings? That's a good question. Who made the Patrick Ewings?
That I don't know.
Who made Patrick Ewing shoes? Patrick Ewing created his own shoe brand called Ewing Athletics in 1989 after his endorsement deal with Adidas ended, becoming the first NBA player to own his own sneaker brand. Oh, damn, that's good info right there. So he had an endorsement with Adidas after being drafted in 1985, and he signed with Adidas for his shoe endorsements, and then he parted ways with Adidas, leading Ewing to seek his own path, and then he founded Ewing Athletics in 1989. And then Ewing Athletics flourished, becoming a significant part of the sneaker and hip-hop culture of the time. The brand later went dormant in 1996, but reemerged in 2012 with Patrick Ewing as a new president of the company, according to information from Complex. So that's the breakdown right there. Damn. Look up the Fila MB1 Oneness collab. I have those, and the Fila Cage Autism Awareness collab.
I heard of that first pair that he said. I just can't remember.
MB Oneness.
Yeah, I just can't remember how they look.
MB Oneness. Oh damn. These is kind of dope. I ain't gonna lie to you. These joints.
Yeah.
This is a Kentucky blue on them. There's a black. Okay.
You know what? One sneaker I could never get away with was two. Chuck Taylors. I couldn't do it. It looked long on my foot, man. And then the Shell Toe or the Stan Smith. I can't do it. Yeah. Even though they classics, I just can't do it.
Yeah. Oh damn, they got a bunch of different colorways in here. There we go. What up? What up?
You.
There we go. Live in effect. Oh, that's a new angle you got going on.
No, I'm working on a project. I'm at my workbench.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yo, bro, did you know? Okay, I don't know. Were you listening the whole time?
No, I did a hard reset.
All right. Quick question for you.
Yeah.
Who made Patrick Ewing's? Well, first off, who did Patrick Ewing first have a shoe deal with?
Wasn't it Adidas?
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he was like, don't ever play me, play.
That's right. I'm not trying to play him. I just want to know if he knew.
Yeah.
It was new to me. Second question. Patrick Ewing sneakers themselves. Who made those?
Reebok.
Nah.
Who?
He had his own shoe brand called Ewing Athletics that he started in 1989.
I never knew that.
Yeah, that was new information to me.
That's crazy.
That
Yeah.
was new information to me, you know, because someone, I think David Bell asked the question. And so I went, let me look up this info. I didn't know. And then there we go.
Wow.
There
And
we
I had
go.
most of his back in the early 90s too.
Yeah. So when he got drafted in 85, he signed with Adidas, parted ways with Adidas, and then
Yep.
started his own shoe line in 1989.
Okay. Wow.
You know,
Hey, you're never too old to learn.
hey, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, there we go. We got G Fish back. There we go. Ah, I like that. Oh, so G, you was talking to me about the rings. How much are those rings? I didn't get a chance to look at the link.
Is he on mute?
He's not on mute. I don't know if something's up with his volume or his speaker. What up? Bob T said, "What up, Perk? Sweet background, real nice."
Oh yeah, it's real messy right now, but appreciate it.
You know, yeah, I like how you got that. That's clean looking. Almost look like a shoe store.
That's what everybody
Almost.
says when they come down to the vault.
Almost.
Yo.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
All right. Nah, I was following this content creator. I don't know if he got a deal with a company, right? And it was the same price, but I guess because I went and looked at one site, all of them be popping up. It'd be different sites popping up on my Instagram feed with that ring. So I don't know if it's all the same. That's why I was like, I sent you that joint, and I'm just shopping. I'm shopping around, right? But that link that I sent you, it popped up on my feed, and I went and looked at it, right?
Is it legit?
And,
It's probably a replica, right?
yeah, it's a replica. So then they got you can upgrade, right? So it got two pictures. So it got the replica one, and then the one up is like 300. I'm like, I ain't doing that. I ain't play on the field. Like I'm cool with the $50 joint,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. I'll be all right with that replica joint sitting there.
But it said buy one get one 50% off. So I'm like, yo, that's why I'm thinking about just taking a chance. Like, look, let me get that, and let me get the 2017, man. Let
There
me
you
get
go.
that 17 ring and the 24.
You might
And the
need a
wings actually
25.
pop out. The wings pop out
Really?
on that. Yeah.
That's crazy what they did with that ring, bro. With the wings popping out of it. I ain't never seen nothing like that.
That's why everybody jumping on this ring on the replica, because the replica wings pop out.
You remember when Danielson did the crane kick? That's what that shit looked like.
Oh man, got that ugly duckling pack that was a slept on Air Max pair.
Yeah, it was. Y'all know me, I love my Air Maxes.
Hold up, man. We go just slide past here. He talking about workbench. Hold up. So you be touching up sneakers?
No, I customize.
If you customize, you able to touch up. You ain't gonna try to slide that past me, player. I've been around the block. You try to double talk me. You ain't from New York. You from the South. Don't try to double talk me.
Oh man.
Hey, look, but I already gave him. I donated to somebody. I'm about to say, yo, I had these shacks, the pumps or whatever, and I had like a scuff. I was like, shoot. I'm like, man, I could have sent them the perk. He could have retouched the joint up for me.
Yeah, man. You know, I got you for free, man. Come on now, man. I'm working on a fabric project right now, doing a custom Louis Vuitton print. So
okay.
So right after that, I have a Gucci custom print going up for one of our local celebrities. So yeah, so I'm definitely make time for you, G Fish. You already know.
There we go.
No, I mean, I was just thinking that I already had donated them joints to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because I had they came back out again, and I got them for a steal. Like I went on I think it was Shoe Palace.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was Shoe Palace, and you know the shacks cost what, $165.
Yep.
I waited, and I wound up getting them for $52 on Shoe Palace.
Oh shit! Hey, well, you know what? Next time in the future, you already know you got fam that's gonna hold you down. So
What?
Oh yeah, there we go. If y'all want great quality, cool Air Max 1 pack, check out ugly ducks and materials is butter.
They really are. Slept on. Super David Bell said no lies in that statement.
Yeah. 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 Man. Bro, you don't follow NFL like that, do you?
What?
I don't know. I be trying to talk football and nobody be talking football like that with me.
That's because I be multitasking like I am now. That's why I've been off camera like the last 3 weeks.
Man. Because every time I try to bring it up, Jay and Derek, they don't know nothing about no football. What's going on?
Yeah, they do basketball and stuff. Yeah, I went to college on a baseball and football scholarship.
Oh, see, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that. That being
I
said,
said baseball, right? Not basketball. I just thought about what I just said.
You said baseball, football.
Okay. We were talking about basketball at first. I was like, I hope I just.
No, you said baseball, football.
I can't play basketball for shit.
I was just gonna say, man. I know you've seen them. Well, I don't know if you was a Bears fan, but.
Oh, come on, man. Unfortunately.
Okay. Well, listen. Shout out to y'all for beating them Cowboys, bro.
Hey, look. Look. The only win that would have been sweeter for us is if we took out Green Bay, but there's always a rematch in Week 9.
But that could be a different game. Yeah. Green Bay lost too. Green Bay lost to Cleveland.
I know.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That Chicago Bears jersey, the joint with the patch they was rocking, fire.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fire.
They was fire, and I have to give respect to the old school Tampa Bay Buccaneers jerseys that they was wearing this past Sunday too.
Yeah,
that was so nice. They are. We're gonna spank that ass next week though. We about to go 4-0.
Y'all got Tampa Bay next week?
Yep. Tampa.
We got Las Vegas next week. That's a freebie, baby. Let's go. You can't mess that up.
Damn.
You can't mess that up.
Your boy in Vegas, what's his last name? Gentney? The running back they drafted?
Gentney.
Yeah. I guarantee he on his way out. Watch. He ain't gonna be there long. He already talking about he didn't give me the ball more.
Bro. I don't think
it's not him. It's not.
You know who it is? It's Chip Kelly. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, with Chip, when you come to Philly, you better have security with you. I'm telling you, because the fans gonna have batteries in their pocket, yo. We ain't forgot about you. You splitting up Deshaun Jackson and Vic and Jeremy Maclin and McCoy. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah. He gonna stay in the booth. I know that. he gonna stay up top when he come there. He should have kept his behind in college, bro.
He better, or he gonna get it. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a whole bunch. You gonna see a whole bunch of AAA and AA batteries getting thrown. Yeah. I'm telling you,
they don't care. They don't care.
Hey, speaking of firing, how much longer we think McDaniels has until they fire his ass this season?
I hope they fire him today, so we can go ahead and get the Eagles can swoop down.
They ain't gonna bring him in, bro. They're not bringing him in.
I want him. As an offensive coordinator.
It's not that I wouldn't take him. I'm just saying it probably ain't gonna happen.
But he's part of that Shanahan lineage. So he's not gonna be out there long.
Well, look, here's the thing though. Here's the thing, G-Fish. Jalen creates head coaches. So if they go on another historic run this year, Patullo may be in line for another coaching job somewhere else. And out he goes, and then now the door's open for McDaniels. So we'll see what happens.
If not, they gonna wind up bringing Frank Wright back.
They should have brought him back already.
Yeah, I was about to say he should have.
They should have brought him back already.
I don't know, man. We might need to bring back Dougie P, man.
Oh, they're not gonna bring him back. You know
Dougie P. Hey, Dougie P, the quarterback whisperer, man.
If they brought Doug Peterson back. All we'd have to do is lose one game, and the fans would be out there chanting for Doug.
I doubt it. You know why?
But it's crazy because you talk about 2 Super Bowl coaches now.
Dougie P hold his nuts on the card. If it hurts, be like, yo, let's run it, just like he did with Foles. What you think? Run it.
Look, let me tell you something. In order to bring Dougie P back, you're gonna need all 7 Dragon Balls. You're gonna need that chick from I Dream of Jeannie.
Damn.
You need Shazam and
he not capping.
Damn.
He's not capping. You know why? You know why he got fired? And I agree with you. He got fired because he don't use analytics. They hated the fact that he didn't obey what they said, and that's how Nick Foles got the job.
He was too old school.
That and the fact that he what's so interesting is they're allowing Nick Sirianni to bring people up into higher positions within the organization. But when Doug Peterson wanted to do it, they weren't going to let him. They said, nah, you got to hire outside the organization. And that's part of the reason for the rift, too.
All politics.
I don't believe in the analytics. All right, so analytics is there for a tool, but to run your whole operation, like it's different if you're running a business, right? Even though NFL is a business, the Philadelphia Eagles is a business, right? But sometimes, you know how when they be like, numbers don't lie. Yeah, numbers don't lie, but numbers don't have feelings neither. The numbers don't tell you if AJ Brown playing out there with COVID.
Correct.
The numbers don't tell you if the reason why Devontae Smith out there dropping balls is because his wife went here and put it on him last night, or they was drunk. That analytics don't tell you that, bro. That's facts. Everybody don't play the same because of a number. They don't know what you did the night before. They don't know if you had 2 chicks and you in the Vegas hotel room and you playing against the Raiders and you the one did a whole. Analytics can't tell you what Diggs did with Cardi B and how he gonna perform on the field.
Oh my God,
bro! You know what's so funny about that? But that type of information he talk about right now is the type of information you'd want to know if you was going to be betting on the NFL.
Absolutely, it's called insider trading or
that inside information like that. Hell yeah! So if you know Stephon Diggs was arguing with Cardi B last night, you know what I'm saying? And they was moving some furniture around their place. Yeah.
But the analytics ain't gonna tell you that. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, and you know what's crazy? Everybody go off of analytics because of that money ball, right? All right, when the last time we seen the Oakland A's in the World Series? I'll wait.
You're right. You're right, because what the other teams did was they did money ball, but they took it to a high level where, okay, we're gonna pay to bring those guys in that not only produce but produce at a high level like that.
All right, I'm gonna throw one thing at you. The Cleveland Browns use analytics. How that work out for them? Now you got a quarterback that's sitting on the bench for 4 years, and you done sign him to this massive contract.
Yeah, but they let politics come into play on that one. You can't forecast politics.
Yeah,
they was desperate though. They needed somebody.
But what I'm saying is Cleveland used analytics. And how did that work out for them? Let's break it down. You think the Chiefs use it, but Andy Reid gonna make the call. You can't tell me one NFL team that won a Super Bowl off of straight analytics, yo.
You right.
Sometimes you gotta drive the car. You can't. Sometimes it's the eye test. Like even that's why teams fail in the draft. You go off the combine numbers. It could be somebody that can kill them combine numbers and then get out on the field. It's trash.
Facts. Look at the dude that Tampa Bay drafted, that defensive tackle, and he came in overweight and all that.
I don't think he trash. You know what it is?
He too fat.
He overweight. No, but I'm saying he too fat, right? But you knew that when you drafted him. And what I didn't like what Tampa did with him, you used him as a publicity stunt. You put him on social media walking around the field, and you ain't really helping him. You got him walking around like, yo, he got to lose weight and this, that, and the third. The Eagles, they ain't played with Jordan Davis. They told him for 3 years, yo, you want this money, you got to lose this weight. And they put him in the program, and that man looking like he in the NBA.
But also, you also looking at the mindset though of two different. Like, listen, they still drafted him in the first round,
bruh. Look,
you a first round pick, and you not putting in no work to get yourself on the field. You just gonna be moping around the field.
No, but what I'm saying is, if I'm investing my pick into him, right? He getting a trainer. He training that day when he comes sign that contract. Oh. You know how they leave and they go to the facility.
He should have had a nutritionist and all that. He should have.
That day, I'm like, you should have. Like, he should have at least lost at least 20 pounds, 30 pounds in that time from April to training camp. Yeah, every day they should have had somebody on him, because I'm saying, we looking at his size. He probably can ball. You get what I'm saying? Like Jordan Davis, right? He got the athletic ability. He was overweight. We only put him in on third down. He lose the weight. Look at him now.
You right. Jay, I threw you the link, bro. I don't know if you saw it or not. I threw out the link though.
Hell no.
But I thought Jay messed with the Patriots.
Yeah,
He just
he's
said
a
Patriot Nation.
diehard Patriots fan.
I didn't know Jay was like that when it came to the Patriots. He barely be talking football.
Man, listen, man. Jay
All he knows is
ain't
the
really from
Patriots.
Chicago. Jay ass from Nebraska.
You know why? You know why Jay ain't gonna talk to you about the Patriots? Because we are the dynasty killers. We killed that run.
You right.
We killed it. 17 was the end of the Patriot run, man.
Is it okay to wear team's jersey just because it's fly, even if you're not a fan of the organization?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wear hats.
You right.
See, now, look, this is what people
different with a hat, though.
But this is what people will get mad, right? I don't know if you can get mad.
Well, you a Dodgers fan, Perp?
I'm a diehard Dodgers fan. That's why you never see me in anything but Dodgers.
But see, this is my thing though. Like you out in Chicago, you got the Cubs and the White Sox, and you a Dodgers fan.
Okay,
how's that happen?
So here's the thing. So I've been playing sports since I was 6. I've been playing baseball since I was 6, football since I was 8. So back then, I'm not going to say what year, but back then we had a matter of fact. I'll do you one better. I'll show you how far back I go. Darryl Strawberry was my favorite baseball player when I first started playing baseball. I idolized him, okay? And who did he play for during that time? He played for the Dodgers. So that's how I grew up being a Dodgers fan. Even when he, jumped ship and went over to the East Coast, we won't mention that team. I still remained a loyal Dodgers fan. I've been a Dodgers fan literally since I was 6 years old.
Can I jump in real quick? Yeah. There's a cultural difference, right? I don't want my white brothers to get mad because I get asked this question. People roll up on me. Oh, you got a Yankees hat on. Like it might be all black, right?
Yep.
And I'll be like, I'm not a Yankees fan. So why you got that on? All right, It's a difference. Black people, people with color, whatever the fit go, we gonna rock that joint. If it's a Bulls hat and we got some J's on, you might not be a Bulls fan, but the hat fly. And then sometimes you just respect the hat or the color of the team. It was fly, right? You don't have to necessarily be the fan. Now, it's certain parts to it. It sounds confusing. Like, I'm an Eagles fan. I don't care if the fit was fly or not. I'm not buying a Dallas nothing. I'm going to go find something else navy blue. You know what I'm saying?
I wear a navy blue Eagles hat. I know they got them.
Or do like I do. I literally have my LA Dodgers snapbacks in every damn color. So I ain't never got to worry about going outside.
But no, hold on. Y'all, I got to tell the whole story. Back in the day, even early 2000s, it wasn't mad colors. You couldn't go get a navy blue and white Orioles hat.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now the game is accessible now, so you can get any color in the one. And then, not to throw a shot at you, Perk, you like a city, and you from a city where you go in the store and it's dominated like everybody from Chicago and LA or New York. Like there's no other teams that exist. Yeah. Like you go in there, it's a whole section of your team's hat.
Yep.
But you gotta respect it. Like I got a Dodgers hat. I'm not a Dodgers fan, but I got the Dodger, the Fear God,
I know what you're talking about, the Fear God collab
with the World Series patch.
Yeah,
see, he jumped up high for that one. You see how fancy he is, chat? Man, that those things cost a pretty penny too, and the quality on them is immaculate. Chef's kiss.
But you know I was mad, Perk, because I jumped on it early, right? So I'm paying retail. Them joints $70 a fitted, right?
Yeah.
And now fast forward, you can get them Fear God joints on sale all day long for $30-something.
You get it for $35 easily. Yeah.
All that means is sometimes it pays to be patient, y'all.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Nah, I listen. It's crazy what you're saying about the hat game too, because a lot of times when I would go back up north into the area, I'd always stop in the hat store and see what they got, because it's hard to find stuff out here, obviously in South Florida. You know what I'm saying? Or I got to go to the internet and see what they got and order them.
Yeah, the hat game is a whole lot better. Like anything you can imagine that you want on a hat, New Era done got better in the opening they palette. And then you got
Mm-hmm.
these people that's creating hats. So it's endless. So like even if you wanted a New Era, they got better with making certain retro hats,
Mm-hmm.
right? But then like you got people that I thought it was I forgot the name of the company. It's on my IG. I follow them. So like they started. I guess they started their company up during the pandemic, but they go back in the archives and go get the official joint to the point where I think they got a license with them now with New Era. So
Yeah.
I wanted this particular hat where it was the 93, not is yeah, the 93 Baltimore Orioles with the All-Star 93 patch on it, which was rare. You can't just go in the store and get that type of hat. But
Mm-hmm.
these dudes made this hat and like they went and did the patchwork and everything on it. I grabbed two of them joints. Cause that's a rare hat that had a 93 All-Star Baltimore Orioles patch on the side. And that was the year when Ken Griffey hit the warehouse.
I will say I did have a decent amount of Braves hats, but I was a Braves fan when they had Smoltz.
David
Um,
Justice,
yeah, when they had all them
Tom
guys.
Gladden. Hold on, it was
Yeah,
Gladden, Smoltz.
the
Who's the
triple
other person
aces.
I'm missing? Gladden,
Um,
Smoltz. Who am
Maddox.
I? Matt.
Maddox. Yep.
Hey, where your
Yep.
kicks? Do me a favor. Give me FaceTime for a second. Pause. Put a pause. God damn.
Hey, yo.
Hey, you. Look at this right here. So I'm gonna put this out here. That says what? Age 8, right?
Yeah.
Age 8. Yep.
What does that say?
Trading cards 1983. Capital.
Up above.
LA Dodgers. 4 seasons.
Daryl
Yeah,
Strawberry.
look at that.
Yep.
Damn.
That proof. I've been in this game for too damn long not to be a. I'm hardcore. My whole damn life I've been a Dodgers
So
fan.
wait a minute, Perk. We got to put you on the stand, man. You from the shot, right?
Yep.
We're not judging the fact that you're a fan of the Dodgers, right? So when I already know you a Dodgers fan, I'm gonna give you that. But you authenticated that. But you ain't gonna sit here and tell me you ain't putting on the Chicago Bulls hat on or no White Sox. And you know why? Because people from LA idolize the White Sox hat.
Okay. So let's unpack this then, since you want to go there. Okay.
Ah,
So never owned a Chicago Bulls snapback or fitted in my whole entire life.
all right, cool.
See?
I look, but nah, but see, look,
Hey,
I could, you know, why, hold on. Nah, I'm gonna give him that. I'm gonna give him that because we were in the same era. All right,
so
back
so
then, basketball fitters weren't that popular. People stayed with the baseball, so I'm gonna give you that. But go on.
so in Chicago during that time, and Jay will tell you, man, you had folk out here, you had GDs and Stones,
Oh
right?
shit,
Black
yeah,
Stones. They're the ones
yeah,
that rock that shit. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
hey, you know what I mean? Hey,
yeah.
stay in your lane. Now, as far as White Sox, I didn't grow up on the South Side, so I can't be a South Sider. So I'm more of a Cubs fan if you really want to go
I
by
got you. I
jurisdiction.
got you. I
Now,
got you.
I do have a couple of Cubs hats. I've never worn those. You see, I was about to be out of pocket right here, chat. My bad. My bad.
You
I've
all
never
right?
worn them. I've never
Yeah,
worn them. Like, if I
yeah.
go out and change a tire in the garage, I throw that joint on real quick. You know what I mean?
He said, I'll
But
get
So,
see,
some grease on it.
I don't discredit you for that because that's the city where you from.
yep,
You get what I'm saying? So like, check this out. I'm an Eagles fan. I was born in Baltimore,
yep.
right? All my family's Baltimore. People ask me, yo, how did you become an Eagles fan? But some people don't, people forget history. We didn't have a team. The team
Mm-hmm.
didn't come to Baltimore until 96, which is the
Later on.
original Browns.
Yep.
And then the history between Philly and Baltimore and Jersey, them three cities is locked in.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
same building structures and everything. So people that's Eagles fans, right? And I even seen it on Instagram today. The people that's Eagles fans, right? And vice versa, Ravens fans. Ravens fans was watching the Eagles game yesterday and was rooting for the Eagles.
Yep. Facts.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. It's true.
But
And see,
so he got the Philly, he got Eagles on. He from Jersey, right? So like most of the people from that area, he gonna rock a Yankees a New Jersey Nets hat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the
I
area
was
you
rocking
represent.
net stuff too, and then I stopped once they went to New York.
Hey, bro, and look, I'm not from Jersey, right? But I had that authentic Reebok, the white Jason Kidd Nets jersey with the white forces on, killing.
Yeah.
I had a whole conversation with somebody in the gym today about foam posits. I know y'all talking about foamy.
Yeah, we was talking about that earlier.
Yeah, he was just like, he had the pros on, man. He was like, man, he said them regular foam posits is trash, man. He was like, man, foam posit pros, man, is where it's at. I'm like, oh, okay.
I don't get that. Like, so the foam posit regular the pros is the one with the Nike check. The other one is the pennies, right?
Yep.
So you're saying they're trash, but if it wasn't for Penny and Mike Bibby and Tim Duncan, neither one of them would be in existence.
And that's what I told him. I didn't bring up Bibby. I brought up Penny Hardaway. I'm like, man, how you just gonna discount Penny altogether? Like, there would be no foam posit pro, man, without Penny.
Only reason I bring up Tim Duncan and cause Tim Duncan had the white pearls, and then Bibby had the blue ones on when he played for Arizona. Before they gave the actual shoe to Penny, because the foam posit was made for Pippen, and Pippen said he ain't like him. Penny walked in the office. Penny walked in the office and said, "Yo, what's this?" They was like, "Yeah, man, we try to get this to Pippen." He was like, "No, I'll take that. Let me get that." And they took off.
Yep. Shout out to Jay Elevate in the building. What's good with you, bro?
Jay Elevate.
Yeah, listen. In the grand scheme of things, I think that shoe went to its rightful owner.
Jay, get your butt on here. Stop playing around in the chat.
Actually, I just told you I got about 5-10 minutes left before I gotta bounce.
Okay.
But I said earlier, I'm going to be trying to go live again either tomorrow or Wednesday.
Wait. I got to interrupt you.
What's up?
You ain't going to the game, brother? I know you been to tell me something good. I know.
To the Tampa game? If I can get tickets.
Well, you get tickets on game. Look, man, you need this. Matter of fact, you need to get the plug from them and start getting some money off of there on this shoe joint with game time tickets. And get a one pair at a time discount off on game time. You need to send your joint in. A message. I'm throwing you an alley-oop, brother. There you go. Hey, look, wait till Friday and look at the prices on the tickets for the Tampa.
I'll check it out.
That's how I got my joints for $250. I got my joints. I waited Friday and got them for $250. Roll 12 at the Monday night game last year against Atlanta. I was so close I could have hit Bryce Huff in the head with a beer bottle, yo.
Yo.
Hey, yo. That's wild.
Yo, bro, I was on the 10-yard line, roll 12, yo. And I was on the visiting side. So that's why they was like cheaper. So it was like I paid $250, and then I was on the side with the cameraman. He's sitting in that chair, and the camera going back and forth on the tracks. The camera was panning in front of us.
Got you.
Who y'all got tonight? Detroit or Baltimore? I think I already know the answer.
I'm going to be more all day.
I was saying Baltimore.
I'm from Charm City.
I think Baltimore going to have that.
I need Baltimore to bring it home tonight, baby. Let's go. We need Detroit out of there.
But you were saying, I don't want you to forget what you were saying.
No. I was telling Per I was going to go live again because I remember I was telling you earlier, G-Fish, that I found this video where this dude made like this 10-minute documentary doing a breakdown of like what's happened with sneaker culture over like the past like 20 years or whatever. Little known creator. I got it saved in my YouTube because I watched it today. Like I was listening to it when I was at work, and I want to do a live review on it. And if you want to tap it, I'll let y'all know, and I'm gonna do it if you want to tap in with it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like legit. It's legit what he talks about in there, man.
No, I want to see that. I want to
It's
see that.
legit the way he breaks it down, So it'll definitely be good. Jay, you can get up on it too, bro. If you gonna be around, I'll let y'all know what I'm gonna do it though.
Yeah, Jay ain't got shit to do today.
Well, it ain't gonna be today. It'll be either tomorrow or Wednesday.
Oh wait, oh yeah,
Tomorrow, Wednesday.
You may have to miss him then because he may be going back. Jay, you off this week or you going back?
Yeah, let us know.
Okay. Cool.
Let us know.
Yeah, because him and Mr. Think were on earlier, man. They had a really good
I couldn't watch them earlier. I saw that they was on though.
Yeah.
Like I saw the noti, but I had too much work going on to be listening to them. I'll get distracted. They start talking about something, and then I gotta start commenting. So, anyways, man, chat. Appreciate y'all being up in here, man. It is 7:00 Eastern time, and I do got to be somewhere at 7:30. But yeah, appreciate y'all being tapped in right now. I'm gonna let y'all, like I said, man. I'm gonna let y'all know. We gonna do this one up again. Appreciate you tapping in, though, G Fish, for real.
Yeah, no problem. Respect. He always be dropping that.
Hell yeah, man. Chat, appreciate y'all being up in here. Please double tap that like button. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, but we'll be live once again later on during this week. I don't know. Mr. Think and Jay might go live later on tonight too. Who knows? They're on the road to that. They're on the road to that 4,000 hours.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Rob T, hey, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, Rob T.
Appreciate you, Rob.
Sig, Jay, appreciate y'all being tapped in, man. All right, we'll catch y'all next time. Peace.